So I got a couple minutes while the girls are in dance right now. I got about a half hour, so I wanted to get this done real quick. This is kind of a two-part thing here, one good, one bad. And I had these on right now, so I wanted to show you guys these. So about 2 months ago, I used Poshmark for the first time ever. I've never used the site. I never even heard of the site. I came across a pair of sneakers on Poshmark that said they were used, but it said they were in great condition. From the pictures I was looking at, they looked like they had been worn like 3 to 4 times. And I was like, you know what? If I could get these sneakers for basically the same price as they were in the store, because now they're going for $200, $300, $400. So I was like, if I could get these sneakers for $150 or whatever it is, and they've been worn a handful of times, I really don't give a fuck. I'm not getting them to collect them. I'm getting them to wear them. I didn't have $350 or $400 to spend. I really don't know if I would spend it anyway, because to be quite honest with you, the quality of Nike sneakers nowadays is pretty garbage. I buy new sneakers maybe once a year, once every other year at max. I'm lucky if I get through 2 years with a pair of new sneakers not falling apart, and that's garbage. I remember in high school, 2002, 2003, I had a lot of pennies, a lot of foams, even around 2004 or whatever. Most of those sneakers I had for like 10 years before they started showing, not scuffs and shit. Obviously, they had marks on them. I'm talking about like the sole separating and shit like that, to where the sneakers were actually fucked up, where it was like, all right, I'm not going to wear these anymore. I used to get like about 10 years out of them. Now, granted, I wasn't wearing the same pair of sneakers every day. I might only wear something once a week or something like that. But still, I mean, you do the math. 10 years at once a week, that's, you know, whatever it is, 50 times a year for 10 years. I wore the sneakers 500 times before they got fucked up. So I just feel like the quality of sneakers nowadays, and I've actually looked this up, and it says that Nike does use cheaper products, and they want to charge you, you know, a little bit more money, and you're using cheaper products, and your sneakers fall apart super quickly. So I really don't even want to support them at this point. It basically will just come down to what my money situation is. If I can comfortably afford $200, $250 for a pair of sneakers that I really want, and the sneakers I'm wearing are falling apart, then I might do it. But in general, I'm not just so open to just pay whatever for the sneakers the way that I used to be. So that brings me back to the Poshmark thing. So I thought I was getting a pair of sneakers that were worn about 5 times or whatever from the looks of them in the picture. And I did a bunch of research on Poshmark, and it basically said that on Poshmark, you order something, when it gets to you, you have 3 days to basically accept the order or reject the order. Now, I was on a time constraint. I was going away in early May, and I needed these sneakers before I was going away, because the sneakers I was wearing were just completely falling apart. So these sneakers come in the mail, and they look good. And I'm like, yo, fuck it. This is a score. They're not brand new out of the box, but they look super solid. They look like they've been worn 5 times, 6 times, whatever. I really don't give a fuck. I'll get another. If I get a year out of them, I'm fine. I'll get another pair next year. My daughter had the same sneakers in a different color scheme, so I was, you know, looking to have the same pair of sneakers as her. Long story short, I wear these sneakers maybe 10 times, and they're just completely falling apart. I realize after I'm looking at them that this dude glued these sneakers together, that the sneakers were all fucked up and they glued them together. So I can't remember this dude's first name, but his name on Poshmark is the Come Up 410. So I'm just telling you guys right now, if you see sneakers from the Come Up 410, do not buy them from this dude. They're not what they look like in the pictures. They're fucked up and glued together, and after you wear them 10 times, they fall apart. Now, the reason I said this is two-part is when I got the order, I accepted the order, because like I said, they looked fine when I took them out of the box. It wasn't until about, 2 weeks later that I really was like, yo, what the fuck? I was walking around, and it was like making this little noise and this little thing on the bottom. I thought I had something stuck to the bottom of my shoe. I went and looked, and this is what I see. The whole bottom of the fucking shoe falling and peeling off and shit that he had glued together. All these little side pieces are all falling off and shit like that, and they were all just glued together and shit. I had a full conversation with this guy before ordering them. I said, hey, look, I just want to be clear with you. I'm not ordering these sneakers, you know, as a collector's item. I'm ordering them to wear them. I need to know, is there anything wrong with the sneakers or anything I need to know about the sneakers that I can't see in the pictures? I intend on wearing these almost on a daily basis. He's like, oh, you know, they're 100% wearable. I don't sell garbage, yada, yada. When I reached out to this dude after this happened, I basically gave him an ultimatum and was like, hey, look, do you want to straighten this out, or do you want me to handle it my way? And he's like, you're a clown or whatever, and blocked me from commenting or anything, because I was going to go just comment on his shit, telling people, don't buy this dude's stuff. It's not that it's a scam. He's going to send you the sneakers, but they're not in the condition that he makes them seem like they're in. I was all blocked from his page and shit. So again, the reason I said this is two-part, when I reached out to Poshmark, I sent them pictures and yada yada. Poshmark actually refunded my money to me. So listen, I wound up getting the sneakers for free. If I got 1 week or 2 weeks out of the sneakers, I made out, right? I got the sneakers for free. So, you know, kind of bittersweet there. I guess in a certain sense I got duped, where I got something that was not what it said it was, but then again, I got them for free. So as far as that dude to come up 410, if you see that name on Poshmark, avoid that name. That dude is not sending you exactly what he says he's sending you, at least not in the condition that it says it's in. But as far as Poshmark is concerned, I give Poshmark 2 thumbs up for the way they handled the situation. So that's my review on those. Peace.